everyone! Welcome back to another episode of Cantonese Mini Sharing. Today we are going to talk about the different types of public transportation in Hong Kong in Cantonese. Let's start off with the one that travelers would use the most frequently when traveling in Hong Kong, and that is MTR. 地鐵, 地鐵. And the MTR station is 地鐵站, 地鐵站, 地鐵站. And sometimes if you want to get to a specific location, you might want to take the bus or minibus. Bus is 巴士, 巴士, and minibus is 小巴, 小巴. In Hong Kong, you could see different types of minibuses. Some would have the green roof and some would have the red roof. The green minibuses are actually more common because they are regulated by the government and they usually goes on a fixed route. But the red minibuses are not regulated, they don't have a fixed route, and very often are privately owned. But then, no matter what kind of color it is, usually minibuses are the way for you to get to a location real fast. That also means the drivers could go really fast and furious, so please do remember to fasten your seatbelt when you get on the minibus. And in the past, when you're on a bus or minibus, if you want to get off the next station, usually you need to shout to the driver and say, 前面有落啊，唔該, which could be a little intimidating sometimes. However, a good news is, in these days, usually there will be a button in front of your seat or on the side of the metal bar near the window, so you can just press the button and give a signal to the driver without the need of shouting to them and let them know you need to get off the next stop. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Imagine today is really rainy and then you're also carrying a lot of stuff with you. Probably you'd want to call a taxi, which is 的士 in Cantonese. 的士, taxi, sounds really similar, isn't it? And on the side note, for the Uber app in Hong Kong, you can actually choose between the taxi cars or the Uber cars or drivers. But then I don't think we have an Uber equivalent in Cantonese, so usually we would just say 使唔使 call Uber 啊? Or 不如 call Uber, or just say call Uber, and that would be it. Alright, drum roll. Here comes two of my favorite public transportation in Hong Kong. The first one is ferry, 渡輪. There are different types of ferries operated by different companies that can take you to the amazing outlying islands in Hong Kong, including Cheung Chau, Discovery Bay, Lantau Island, and many more. However, the one that I love the most and the one that I always recommend travelers coming to Hong Kong to give it a try is the Star Ferry, 天星小輪, 天星小輪. Because you can enjoy the sea breeze along with the wonderful Victoria Harbour view at an affordable price. And if you take the Star Ferry from Tsim Sha Tsui to Wan Chai or the Central Ferry Terminal, which is in the Hong Kong Island area, then you probably should hop on a tram. 纜車, 纜車. Apart from the famous peak tram, 山頂纜車, which takes you all the way uphill to the peak, the normal ones on the ground are actually very interesting to ride on as well, because you get to observe the city view from a different angle and also take a lot of Instagrammable or TikTokable photos and videos. And although Star Ferry and tram might be slightly slower than the MTR, it's actually also a way more relaxing way for you to transport and enjoy the city vibe. And from an urban development point of view, it's also very important that we get to have alternatives instead of only relying on one type of transportation or the transportation company. Alright, that's it for today's Cantonese sharing session. But before we wrap up today's video, I would like to share with you a little tip when traveling in Hong Kong. If you are like me, who are always nervous when riding on a bus or tram and wonder if I should get off on the last stop or this stop or the next stop, then City Mapper will be a very good app for you. This is not sponsored, but then personally I use it very often. If you turn on the GPS, then they will actually send you a reminder of when you need to get off and also show you how many more stops until your destination. Then it would actually save you a lot of hassles. Alright, that's it for today's video. I hope you like it, and if you do, please don't forget to give a thumbs up, subscribe, share to your friends who may be learning Cantonese or traveling to Hong Kong, and also turn on the notification bell so you won't miss the next update. 好了，遲啲再見啦！